We live in a world where what you had done that puts lots of your hard work should pay it off. Before I continue on with my rebuttals, I would like to criticize what Prime Minister has already said in his speech. Prime Minister is being too worried about how these minorities people will get 10 less of winners or even got nominated. But what you have to care is that inherently the participation of these minority people is less, meaning that when they got nominated or got winners, it is hard for them to can win or to can even nominate, right? There are processes to can go through that. And second criticize is that they say that the interest of this artist is that they're starving for acknowledgement and they're proud with their art, right? But what the Prime Minister have to realize is that yes, indeed, the acknowledgement and they are proud with their art. But what you have to care more is that they are starving more for popularity and money. Because like, how does someone can be successful before they're becoming popular, right? This is a harsh word. We know that the popularity is exists in there when you want to be successful, right? So before I continue on with my arguments, I would like to rebuttal some of the points that coming from the proposition side of the house. They said it will first rebuttals is that they said it will create unjustified winners, especially more white artists rather than Asian people or black people. No, it's not true. We say first it's hard for you to can win in awards that because like many music films that can produce in year, especially big awards like Grammys, right? And because the chance for you is that small, because and when it comes to big awards, Grammys, the chances for you is it's not that big, because like how people can see the hard work that you have already made, especially the artists that have already worked as an artist in their 90s or 20s, and it is hard for you if you are have already just debut or and you are a minority. And second is that they said there will be the executives that conflict with the executives like Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj. But what you have to care is that this kind of things, it is very least to happen, because companies, especially big awards like Grammys, they realize when they do this unfair awards, they will get boycott from people, right? Especially the fans. And less rebuttals is that their side, it will create competition and not just making a heart touching of art and not engaging more. But we say is that competition is indeed there. Whether you are a scientist and engineer, you will invent something that's useful for human, right? So you will get Nobel, not just like artists or other people that have certain jobs. So done with my rebuttals, I will head into my arguments. I have two arguments in here. Is that first I'll talk about how this is not in line with the essence of artists to get appreciation, and secondly how it is actually to can inspire the minority. First argument is that why this is not in line with the essence of artists to get appreciation. In a world where what you have already created or made or invent, it needs appreciation, right? Because so that people can know that this person, the one who made it, has already hard work, and they can make other people they can realize that if you like invent something that useful for physical people or like arts that impact something that benefiting your mental, right? So to can get appreciation as people that had already work hard, they want to feel the outcome of their works, right? And when you got awards, you know that hard work that you had already did is useful, and you don't want making it as useless. And this is what we have to realize, is that when you deserve get the nomination or as the winner, people will recognize you more in television or newspaper or in social media. This is where it could impact your job, where many contracts you will have, because many companies or corporations interest to work with you, because they realize that these people has already got appreciation from other people or got appreciation from fans, and they seeing that that these artists have the power to work together with the companies. And what we have to care is that appreciation that it will be impactful for this artist, especially as they are when they are minority, right? And this is what we want to what we want to point at, because as the artist itself, to get the appreciation, it's hard for you if you can gain if you can in under of companies, right? Because they can like finance your project to can build a good and amazing work, right? So this is like a proposition that have to note, because like it's hard for individuals, right, to can recognize if they're not under in a certain companies. Also, you can pay that much money for you to can create an amazing job, so amazing art. So, and in our side of the house, it's okay to can like wait for the process and can get appreciation, because the time for us to can realize to reach in a certain level in our life, especially when you're already successful and have the popularity, it's not that easy, and it's all worth it. And because at the end of the day, you will get the money, you will get the popularity where people can know you. And in comparison with the opposite side of the house, their side can't make this people to can even just like a minority to can actually have the appreciation, because how this minority can speak up, and how their majority people can know them better if they don't get the appreciation, right? So I'll head into my second argument, is that inspire the minority. Proposition is being scared when they're said like the award and recognition for the minority 10 less, because like or to can win or even got nominated. But we have to wake up and realize that this is our way to can prove that we actually can, because not just run away of the problems. Even you are just a minority, but you still got the chance, right? The chances is open in front of your eyes, but you don't want to make it, and not win is something that you really want to pressure yourself, because like being nominated is already an appreciation. And imagine your family seeing in news, or the people in your hometown that seeing that, oh, my child, we are a minority people, but we can still get nominated, and she or he can still get nominated by lots of majority people around him or her. So other people in your hometown will get inspired, especially the children. Where in a status quo, they're scared to face the world where it filled of majority people, right? So now they are not scared anymore to can actually improve their self, to note that, oh, they are can. And in comparison with the opposite side of the house, their side can build the confidence of these children, of this minority people, to can actually stand for their self. So even if they are not win, but at least other minority they are not win this artist, but at least other minority people knows them in news that she or he had already did an amazing works, that we want to make that happen, right? Very proud.